Welcome to your weekly reading. Happy Monday. If you see this on Monday, happy Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever you see this video. I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is for Monday, November 22nd through Sunday, November 28th. I don't know about you, but this last week was quite a doozy. So let's look at our upcoming week, the week we are in now. What ideas or thoughts would benefit us to meditate on at this time? I am using the White Cat Tarot. This is the first time I am doing a weekly reading with this deck, and I really like it. I did an unboxing video, I think a couple weeks ago. So if you want to see that, I think it's hilarious. Right now, I'm just shuffling the cards and pulling 3 cards for our upcoming week. What energies are we working with? What archetypes does our mind want to explore this week? So let's get started. For our first card, we have Temperance. And Temperance is usually depicted as this beautiful angel who's standing with one foot in the water, and he or she is pouring water from one cup to another. That foot in the water represents this connection to creativity and spirituality. And then this pouring of water from one cup to the other, we can't really tell if this water is flowing up or down. So this is alchemy. This is about taking the experiences, the situations, things that are coming at us and balancing it out. Another way that I like to look at this card is to really think about the angels protecting us as we go through our week. If we are feeling out of balance, if we are feeling out of control, we can always call on the divine. We can always know that we are protected, and we can ask for deeper protection if needed. We can really hone in on that energy and harness it for ourselves in our life this week. So let's look at the next card. For our next card, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is the father figure. The Emperor takes care of us through the structure, through the organization of life. The Emperor is really connected to getting things done in a responsible way, creating in this mindful way. So let's look at the next card, and then we'll look at the cards all together. And for our last card of the week, we have the Page of Cups. The page is always the student, so there's always learning. That excitement for learning always comes along with the page. Also, the frustration of being a student, of not knowing everything yet, all that comes with the student and learning is what comes in with the page. And the Page of Cups is this learning in relationship, learning in love, learning in self-love and self-care, learning in spirituality. We don't know everything. While that might be frustrating, it also lets us off the hook a little bit. We don't always have to have all the answers all the time. So if we look at the cards all together, we can ask ourselves, what is the story we are telling this week? What story are we working with? What archetypes are we working with this week? Well, we have this beautiful angel of Temperance, this idea that we are always protected, this idea that we can sort of take control of balancing things out in our lives. Then we have this father figure coming in with the Emperor, this idea that we can get things done if we just stay on the right track. With the Emperor, there is a right and wrong way of doing things. That's maybe a negative aspect or a negative feeling aspect of this card, is that it can come across as a little bit judgmental sometimes. We can sort of look at our own relationship to the archetype of father with the Emperor card. What does that stir up in us? What does that activate? What part of us needs healing when we think about that archetype of the father figure, either personally or universally? And then for our last card coming in, we have this child card. Really, we have this page coming in, this student of love and relationships. So it's almost like we have these parental figures here with the angel and with the emperor, showing us that we can find balance. There is a beneficial way of doing things. Maybe it's time to check ourselves where we are. Are we on the right track? And then here we are. I feel this is really representative of that inner child that does need guidance. This Page of Cups. We connect with a part of ourselves that needs that guidance. Now, the beautiful thing with archetypes, the beautiful thing with tarot is that all of these individuals, all of these archetypes are represented within ourselves. So we get to connect with that angel of balance, that higher self that can really see what needs to change, what do we need more of or less of. Is that father figure within helpful, supportive? How can we connect with that part of ourselves that really knows how to be disciplined? At the end, we have this student, this Page of Cups, the part of ourselves that is mischievous, wide-eyed, finding new aspects within ourselves, being humble enough to admit that we don't know everything. So a really beautiful story showing up for us this week. Balance, discipline, and humility, leaving behind self-criticism and putting in place of that discipline, balance, and self-love. Okay, I think I will leave it with that. I am Tara with spiritgirl.oracle. You can find me here every week doing these weekly readings, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.